Hello, everybody! We're back with a new magmaman comic. Brand spanking new. Well, I mean, it's been up on this DeviantArt for a little while. So if you're one of those smarty pants who go to their DeviantArt and, like, see the content, you know, before we cover it, wow! You've already seen it. Good on you. If you want to see this content before, as it gets released, check magmaman out on DeviantArt, support him on Patreon. But anyways, this is EOE. So I believe this is called the expansion of Emily, and this is based on someone's tale, and I don't know much. I don't really know what to expect from this, but it's a magmaman, so I'm expecting good things. Links will be in description to where you can check out magmaman's DeviantArt and Patreon. Without further ado, let's find out what the heck is happening.
Professor Donald Craven's Introduction to Human Anatomy and Psychology class. Start of the first semester at the local college. Now that you've all acquainted yourselves with each other, I would like to, unfortunately, remind you of why you're here. As Professor Stevens mentioned in the lecture earlier this week, you are all going to have to complete an in-depth research project, which will be conducted throughout the entire school year.
Okay, so we've got the class with the hot teacher. I see where this is going. There's a lot of calculations on the bag of the board, though.
Psychology and anatomy, not math.
Yes, you're studying psychology and anatomy, but to look like I know what I'm talking about, here's some random math equations.
Luckily, this isn't a lecture story. This is the story of Emily Shaw.
Ah, this lady, I assume.
This project will be dedicated to exploring the core curricular requirements at the heart of this class.
A whole year-long project?
Emily was a bright and perky 20-year-old who, despite being popular in high school, would occasionally be accused of being a teacher's pet due to her relentless commitment to achieve the highest grades possible in the classroom. From the course outline, the class was apparently going to be focused on studying the relationship between the body and mind, and how the health of the two correlated. Emily thought the class had sounded dull when selecting her first-year classes, but she had enrolled into it anyway, hoping it would be a breeze.
I can think of how this would relate to people becoming large.
First, to what extent does the physical impact on the mental? Second, to what degree does the mental impact on the physical? And finally, third, can one still retain a healthy mind within an unhealthy body, and vice versa? Using these core questions and the assessment rubric available to you on the course site, you will need to develop a hypothesis and carry out research of this question in any format that you wish. Including becoming fat, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if it fits the scientific method, yeah, absolutely. This setup is me really interested. I'm really hyped for this. Damn. I'm so hyped over the new comic, but it would be very nice if you post more often. Well, probably more
Yeah,
on
go
the
to
Patreon. Okay then, this guy seems to actually know his stuff, I guess.
The mention of a year-long research project had dampened her optimistic attitude. She was now 100% tuned in to Professor Craven, intent on absorbing every last little detail of it, so she could perform as well as she could.
God, what am I even gonna do this on?
Essay, film, science experiment, whatever. Just be clear that your question must relate directly to the course material, and that you have until December to submit. Alright, that's class. See you all next week, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop by my office during my normal hours. I look forward to seeing your ideas and your final projects.
Yeah, this doesn't look like it relates to, like, psychology. You can't just write some random numbers on the board and think it makes you look smart. It's not psychology, writing random equations.
After class, Emily strode down the path, thinking on what her project could possibly be about. The enticing swing of her trim hips and body generated appreciative glances from the local male cohort as per usual.
What is that? What? Anyways.
New girl on campus. campus looking fine.
Oh, damn!
I hope she comes to some of the parties, or I wouldn't give.
Whistle sound effect. Put in a stock whistle sound effect. Yeah, I can't. Neither of us can whistle, okay? I'm sorry. We're second grade voice actors. We're third, fourth, fifth grade? I don't know.
Emily didn't mind one bit. In fact, constantly being the object of male attention was an oddly empowering feeling.
Fair, I suppose. She's gorgeous. I can't wait till she gets massive and gorgeous herself and makes it okay, patient man. Admittedly, it hasn't been made explicitly clear that that's going to happen, but I'm assuming you're on the mobile app. If you go to the website, what? I'm excited to see what her roommate looks like. Wait, she has a roommate? What's her roommate going to be?
Well, we may see. Or not. There's my girl.
I've missed you, big boy.
Squeeze.
But at the end of the day, there was only one guy for her, and at the moment his name was Travis, her boyfriend of almost a year and a half.
Wow.
Emily was head over heels in love with Travis, and rushed into his arms in a huge hug.
That's kind of wholesome, damn.
They talked for a few, mostly about Travis's new car, and how much they missed each other during classes. Want to disappear in the car?
Yes, Travis, I do, but not now. We're both 20 years old, for Christ's sake. Haha.
Obviously, babe. I just want you to know, from the bottom of my heart, that I'm in this for the long haul. As long as you're around, there's no other girls for me.
Damn, what a guy. Not really as hot as the teacher, but you know he seems like a decent guy. So what am I to say?
Travis was your typical never leave the gym, rich parents, popular guy type. He wore baseball caps but didn't follow any teams. He just liked collecting them. Emily thought that made him a cute goofball.
He sounds boring. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
You mean it?
I do. No matter what, babe.
Promise, say it.
Fine. Emily Elizabeth Shaw. I promise I'll love you no matter what.
Is that gonna be put to the test later on, perhaps? Or will it perhaps be the opposite?
She knew she could spend eternity with a guy like Travis. He loved her for her, not just her body. Plus, he had money and was easy on the eyes. She was in paradise.
It's not gonna lie, pretty sweet setup, honestly.
So is this confirming that he won't care if they theoretically become fat in the future, or is this gonna be like a controversial point where he's like, no, I don't like fat people?
Yeah,
or something?
I don't. I mean, I'm interested to find out where this plot is gonna go. This is kind of pretty wholesome so far. To be fair, pretty wholesome. I don't know. I mean, I guess Wendy had like a man character, but Wendy's husband ever appeared? Oh,
He occasionally does.
he occasionally appeared, but like, damn, we got friggin' boyfriend all here right now from the start. Wow, interesting. So like, I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens later down the road. This is some good setup. Nice looking, nice setting. Got promising to be a good Magmaman comic. I've read the story. Poor Emily has no idea what's coming. What? Or I got all hype for more Wendy. I do want to see more Wendy. Wendy is a great one. I like Wendy a lot. Dude, wrong title.
Huh?
So yeah, definitely check out Magmaman on DeviantArt to see when the new pages are posted, so you can see more of Travis.
Okay, even more by going on their Patreon.
Hell yeah, where there's probably like, I don't know, freaking all sorts of stuff. There's probably like Travis wearing a different sports hat or something. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Let us know in the comments, Travis or the teacher, who is best husbando. And we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye and good luck.